You're back. Dude, last episode was fucking great, man. I loved it. Everybody was telling me, I was like, hey, man, that fucking episode was funny. His stories were hilarious. It was a good episode, man. I loved it.
Hey, I'm glad, man. I'm glad that I was able to be a part of it and share a little bit. It's just that was just the surface. That was just the surface of everything. So I just definitely look forward to, more times that I can come on here, man, and make it work, man.
Yeah, so, definitely, dude. I want to hear that story with you and Villa down in Alaska. I'm trying to get them back in it, but since you guys got that tournament going on,
that's all. Yeah, we're in our conference tournaments right now. They're actually going to be playing here in about 2 hours. We leave this morning. I leave in about 45 minutes, an hour.
Yeah.
We go out to Lancaster for our conference tournament, man. So, yeah, man. So yeah, we should definitely get us on together at some point, man.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so I wanted to talk to you with a few things. The first one being the main story, Pujols being DFAd. It breaks my heart because the guy's a Hall of Famer. Yes, he hasn't performed in the 10-year span how the Angels thought he would, but I mean, it's still Albert Pujols. Do you think he should have been DFA'd?
I mean, look, dude. I mean, it's tough because, you look at it at the end, it's like, hey, you want to win. At the same time, you gave this man 10 years, knowing homie was 32 years old when you gave him the contract.
Yep.
And really, let's face it, like a lot of these big contracts, especially the second half of these guys' careers, you're really paying those 10 years. You're really hoping to get 4 or 5 good years out of him. And I mean, dude,
I think they just got like 1 good year out of him.
They got like 2 or 3 good years out of him, I would say. I mean, the thing is, he didn't have the dynamic he had in St. Louis to win championships. Like, we've seen it. How you gonna tell me, dude? He still hit like I want to say he had 40 bombs at least once or twice with the Angels, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was like one of his good seasons was like 40 bombs.
And who has he had on his team this whole time he's been in Los Angeles, pretty much?
Just Trout.
Trout, right?
Just Mike Trout.
So if you have arguably one of the greatest baseball players ever played the game, who's still playing and was still a very, very good major leaguer, and then you essentially got, let's keep it real, it's going to be one of the best, if not the best player ever to play the game, Mike Trout.
Yeah.
Or at least he's going to be up in that echelon. He could stop right now and he's a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean?
Well, so that's the other thing. Mike Trout, his 10-year seasons, he's played it with Albert Pujols. So when he heard about the news, he was like, I was heartbroken. I've played 10 years with this guy.
Yeah, man, he's well respected. I mean, look, I'm not in the clubhouse with the guys.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if Albert Pujols wasn't a great man and wasn't, a great mentor on what he's doing, people wouldn't be praising him the way they do.
Everybody's praising him.
So it's crazy to me, but this is my whole take on it. Artie Moreno, hey, papi, somos Latino, right?
Yeah.
Somos orgulloso. We're very proud. So I think Artie Moreno, let's go back. I just think back at the Jock Peterson, Ross Stripling trade that was supposed to happen last year, right? To go to the Angels.
Mm-hmm.
But, obviously the Dodgers were kind of waiting and seeing what they was doing with some other stuff. And the Angels were like, you know what? Fuck this. Hey, fuck the trade. It's not going to happen, whatnot. And that was it. And it was like, damn. Like, you missed out on having a solid number 3 or 4 starter, which you could have used.
Yeah.
Another solid outfield bat who provenly shows that he's, a world champion, part of a world championship team. Like, you're going to tell me those 2 guys wouldn't have been able to help the Angels last year make a push? So that's the stuff that's like, hey, I go back to like, hey, he's a little prideful. And then when it came to Pujols, I'm sure Pujols went in there and was like, yo, this is some fucking bullshit. It's like, well, Albert, this and this and that.
Yeah, because Pujols wants to play. That's why he got DFA'd. Because he could have just been like, all right, fine, I'll retire. But it's like, he didn't want to ride the bench. Now, the problem is, who's going to pick him up? Everybody wants the Cardinals to pick him up, but Cardinals got Goldschmidt on first base. Where the fuck is he going to play?
If they had the universal DH, I'm sure there's 2 or 3 National League teams that'd be like, right away would have been like, yo, Albert.
Oh, yeah, universal DH.
The Cardinals might have considered it. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, hey, Albert, if you're down to, DH 3 to 4 times a week.
Well, yeah, sure. It would have been a Cinderella story. You got Yachty, you got Wainwright, you got Pujols playing their last season together. It would have been the Cinderella story.
You're going to hear it here first, Beckas.
Albert
Pujols, right? I'm saying he's not going to play the rest of the season.
Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Oh, You guys like what you see? Yeah. Guess what? It's the fucking junk headbands, bro. The best fucking headbands in the world. And guess what? We're getting sponsored by them. So if you guys want to check out junk brands, look them up. Every fucking game that you see in baseball, you can see a fucking major league player wearing these. They're awesome, man. I've been wearing them because I've been leaving my hair long, chongo, and I don't want the fucking hair to get in my face. I'm not used to it. I haven't left my hair long in the longest time. But guess what? For working out, it's amazing. I get on my fucking bike, obviously, because my fat ass isn't going to run. Come on, guys. I get on the bike, sweat doesn't get on my eyes, man. I love it. It's just very resistant. It's cool. I like it. I like it. I can show off my team without wearing a hat. And guess what? My hair looks great. No, it doesn't. But it feels great. And guess what? It's so, honestly, man, they're not expensive. They're really not. They got so many different designs. If you don't want to get a baseball one, they got so many designs. They just have, I know they started getting Marvel ones. They have DC ones. They have colleges. They got, if you want to sport your country, they got countries. They got different tie-dye ones. They're just great, man. And guess what? They just don't have headbands. They have fucking workout clothes too. They're great, man. Honestly, the best fucking headbands in the world. And they're just $15.99, man. But guess what? Because you guys are Hambino Podcast listeners, I got a little treat for you guys. Just a little itty bitty treat, because I love you guys and you guys listen to the podcast. You guys support me on all social media. And guess what? This is for you guys. I got some new junk brands headbands for you guys. Got the Red Sox. You got the Dodgers. You got the Yankees. And you got Slam Diego. And guess what? They just don't have these designs. If you want the actual one that says Slam Diego, they have that. You can order that. If you want to rep your fucking favorite baseball player, they have that in there too. So honestly, you guys can just go online, www.junkbrands.com, pick up the best one you want. And stay tuned because we're going to do a giveaway for one of these. You get to pick whichever one you want, man. All right? Later, guys. Really?
That's my thing. Because DFA means like, hey, you're designated for assignment. He's not released.
Whoa. Here's the thing, though. He's got to clear waivers.
He's got to clear waivers in order to get picked up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nobody's going to pick up his fucking contract.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody's going to pick him up. Contract and nobody's going to pick it up. So he's going to either play or not play the rest of the season. He's a free agent after this year.
No.
Rest the body, right? Rest the body. Continue doing his thing. The universal DH is going to come around next year, and he's going to get picked up by somebody. I'm hoping it's the Cardinals because guess whose last season is going to be next year most likely? Yeah, the Adam
Well, his last season's this year. They already picked him up for 1 year.
Really? I thought it was a 2-year deal.
Was it? I thought it was one. Oh, no. Yeah. You're right. It's 2 years.
Because that was the reason why he was like, I'm not going to come back for 1 year. Like,
yeah. You're right. But dude,
I'm thinking
I don't know about the universal DH, man. I don't know. But see, here's the other thing. And I listened to Chris Rose and they were talking with the John Boy Media. They were saying like, no national team is going to pick him up unless Pujols is like, okay, I'll be like Panda and just be a pinch hitter, which Pujols is not going to want to fucking
If that was the case, he'd be doing that in Anaheim right now.
Yeah, exactly. Which, I mean, it would have been good for him. He would have still gotten this contract. But
well, he's still getting the contract. As long as he doesn't ask for his release or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly, which he's not.
I think I'm not too sure on how that stuff works.
I think people think he's gonna land with the White Sox because La Russa and stuff like that. I don't think La Russa is gonna make it to the fucking All-Star game. But I don't think he will, man. They want him out. He's old school. The game is changing. He doesn't know the fucking rules of the game now.
Yeah, that was
like, what?
Well, I'm gonna get all right. He should know that. I'm not giving any excuse on why he didn't know that, considering he's worked for the fucking Major League Baseball.
Yeah,
like motherfucker, you're part of the. Hey, you had a conversation with somebody about this. Like you should know about this.
Well, he's got fucking baseball nerds around him the whole damn time, dude.
I want to know what's his assistants doing.
Exactly.
Who like dude, nobody talk on that team. Like, I don't know. Nobody talk on the staff. Look, my thing is, everybody, hey, just like Drake said, you knew what it was when you signed up. Tony La Russa is an old school guy. He's been an old school guy. Like, nothing's ever
gonna change.
Nothing's ever said like, oh, La Russa's going in this direction. No,
he's stick with it.
He's a well-respected manager, Hall of Famer. Hey, I'm a Hall of Famer, brother. Like when he got pulled over for his DFAd. Hey,
he's like, this is a Hall of Fame ring, buddy.
Yeah, dude. Like he's straight, dude. That's like Ricky Henderson being like, I'm gonna go fucking back and play Major League Baseball, even though I'm a Hall of Famer. And he can because it's Ricky Henderson. You know what I mean? Like, it's that thing where it's like, damn, like he went back and played pro baseball. He's already a Hall of Famer. What you doing playing baseball? You know what I mean?
He just did it. He never wanted to leave, dude. He never wanted to leave.
And same thing with La Russa. And the thing is, I don't know why he got the job. There's literally no logic considering.
Renteria got manager of the year in 2020.
What was that?
Renteria? Ricky Renteria? He got
I don't even want to talk about how much that fool's been dicked over in his managerial career, bro.
He took the White Sox to the playoffs.
The Cubs up, and then they bring in Joe Madden, and Joe Madden gets all the credit for the now seasoned core that they got. Well, hey, now, who the fuck helped that core through the minor leagues and then became their manager in the fucking big leagues?
Yep, that's what I'm saying. It's like, should they have parted ways with him? I mean, he won manager of the year last year, took the White Sox to the playoffs. They picked up better players, and then I'm like, oh, thanks, man. We're gonna go with La Russa because he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, they didn't like how he managed the bullpen and blah blah blah, bro. Nobody likes if it doesn't work out. If they didn't win, nobody likes the way you did shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is.
Well, even though they're in first place right now, the White Sox are in first place, and they whooped the Royals' ass yesterday. It's like, okay, but still, La Russa is old school. Is he gonna last with a young team? I don't think he is, man. Now, the other thing is, who would they fucking pick up? Would they go back to Renteria? They're going to look like assholes if they do that. Or are they going to go with Mike Scioscia that's still out there, or Ozzie Guillen?
Carlos Beltran.
Do you honestly think they're going to want to? No,
I'm saying this because, hey, Cora got a job. AJ Hinch got a job.
Yeah.
Right. Beltran wanted that Mets job. That was what he wanted. That's what
he should have gotten.
Go back to New York. I'm thinking, hey, if there's a team, I mean, I'm just looking at that dynamic. Like,
it's a young team. They got the flow. They have everything right now, dude, to be honest. They're just struggling with injuries.
But don't get me wrong. I would love to see Ozzie Guillen back in the White Sox.
Fuck yeah. That's who I wanted. Once they parted ways with Renteria, I'm like, Ozzie's got to fucking take that job, man. He has to take that damn job.
You also got Eduardo Perez, who, he's been up for jobs. He's been up for jobs in the last few years. So.
Espérame, pinche perro hasta para allá.
I can't see the mic in the background.
Yeah, but all right. So then they were talking about Pujols going to a young team, the Orioles. He can play first base for the Orioles. He can mentor Mancini.
Oh. They already got a first baseman who isn't doing much for them, though.
Well, that's the other thing. Why the fuck did the Angels part ways with Pujols when the Orioles haven't parted ways with Chris Davis?
I'm telling you, it goes back to the prideful shit, bro. I bet you Albert and Artie got in an argument and say, hey, man, if you want to fucking do it, release my ass. You know what? All right, Albert.
You're released.
You want to play more, puppy? Go play more in the fucking alternate site, fam. No. DFA. Like, that's not maybe how it went down, but I feel like that's kind of the concept of how it went down. Like, fuck it, you're not gonna back down, and you want to act this way. This is my team. My organization. This is my team, man.
Yeah.
All right,
I don't know, dude. It's just, I mean, and then everybody's like, you don't deserve this. I'm like, yeah, he doesn't deserve this, but at the end of the day, it's a business. That's the fucked up part. At the end of the day, it's a business. The Angels are struggling. Pujols is not producing. It sucks to say it, but if he doesn't want to ride the bench and he's not producing and the Angels aren't fucking winning, what's his options?
It doesn't make sense. The Angels are in last place, man.
Dude, it only took them a month to fucking get back to last place. I was like, what?
The thing is, Albert Pujols is an issue.
Like, no, he's not the issue. It's
just more of like, hey, we need to cut any slack we have or like we need to minimize any slack we have.
Now, here's the other thing that, and I hate that I'm gonna be this guy, but everybody, I'm sorry to say it, and I know YouTube's gonna monetize me about it. Everybody's writing on Shohei's dick. Why?
Why not?
All right, hear
throws 101
hear me out. They're saying, oh, they're comparing. All right, hear me out. I'm listening. All right, they're saying Shohei, oh, the best pitcher, batter, sequence. This, and I'm like, dude, he was a fucking outfielder in Japan. That's why he was a good batter, because he got to see pitching. So obviously, you're saying pitchers that rake, dude. He was an outfielder. That the Angels aren't using him as an outfielder, that's on them. They're using him as a DH. So it's like, you guys are praising this guy so much. I'm not saying that he's not good, but you guys are praising this guy so much that he's a pitcher that rakes when clearly he's an outfielder that also pitches.
Well, I can tell you right now, there ain't no outfielders in the game pitching like him. And there's a lot of pitchers, a strong majority of percentage of pitchers in the major leagues that ain't doing what this outfielder can do. So
that's true. But what I'm saying is,
he just has a hard fastball and nothing else. The dude has a fucking.
Oh, he's got like 7 pitches.
Dog, yeah, and he goes up to the plate and he's a fucking avatar, bro. So,
but here's the other thing.
That's why people are on his dick.
And
as long as he stays healthy.
Yes.
Look at what we're watching. Look at what we're seeing.
He had what? Tommy John 2 years ago.
Yeah.
All right.
And still hit.
Yeah.
Still up there fucking match.
Here's the funny thing. You know who was the first team that whooped his ass when he came to the States?
The Tijuana Toros, homie.
Damn right, homie.
Cierra la verga, somos toros.
Dude, I was like, they picked up this guy for how much money, and the TJ team kicked his ass? I was like,
let's not get it twisted. My boy Dustin Martin can drop a whole lot of pito on the baseball. And he took Shohei deep. You know what I mean?
Dude, that whole fucking team was raking off of him.
Yeah, bro. But I mean, at the end of the day, hey.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
That's my take on it. I'm like, all right, the guy's he's a good hitter. He's pitching well. I fucking tried picking him up on the fantasy team, but it's like, all right, you guys are praising every single fucking move this guy does. It's like, all right, chill, man. There's a lot of younger players.
We haven't seen nothing like him, man. That's why.
That's true. We haven't seen something like that since Babe Ruth.
We didn't even get to fucking see it. We always fantasize about it and hope it would happen. And now that we got it, it's like, oh shit. Like, had he not gotten Tommy John, had he been able to play and be a two-way guy this whole time?
Yeah.
I don't think you'd be having this conversation. I don't think you'd be having your take.
Now, here's the other thing. He's got Joe Madden as a manager. Joe Madden is the type of guy that's open-minded about shit like that.
Well, that's why he's allowed him a couple times this year to fucking pitch and hit in the same.
Exactly. That's why. And I didn't even know. Did they DH for another player? Did they DH for Pujols?
No, I think they just choose not to.
Yeah. All right. So, but
I think at the end of the day, a DH, I believe, I'm not too sure. I think it's a fucking choice. I don't think you have to have one.
Yeah, you don't have to have one.
Have it.
Yeah. Yeah, because you don't have to. I mean, shit, we did that in high school too. It's like you don't have to have a DH, but it's kind of fucked up if you do use a DH on a position player.
Half my games my sophomore year, Hermo DH for me, but I caught.
Yeah, and I DH for other players whenever one of the pitchers that used to hit.
Yeah, exactly. So it is what it is, man. But yeah. I think there's a good. I mean, I agree with you that hey, like we should really just let this shit go. But at the same time, it's like, man, hey. I'm all about cherishing what we can see, at the time.
Oh, yeah.
If someone has one good season, we can always remember, be like, remember when that motherfucker went, 14-5 with fucking 200-something Ks and then fucking also hit 39 home runs, hit 40 home runs and drove in fucking 105 and still only played 130 games? Like, what? 130 games? Like, what? So, I don't know. I think that, obviously he's on pace to do some shit. He's fucking tight. I haven't really been in it the last couple of days, but I know he was tied for the league lead a couple of days ago.
Oh, he's tied up again. I think. Now I don't know if Acuna is hurt or he's going to be out for a couple of days because they fucking hit his thumb yesterday. His fingers. But I know they're tied for him. JD Martinez and Acuna are tied with, I believe, 10 home runs. So he's out. He's getting it out there, dude. He's busting Babe Ruth numbers right now. So. I'm not saying the guy's not good, but it's kind of like he hits a pop up and everybody's like, oh. Like, it's I'm like, I'm like, dude, relax,
right
fucking pop up.
Hey, the moment he's not hot, bro.
Oh, they're gonna fucking
talking
bash
about
him.
else, and they're gonna be talking about how he should just only choose one. He should just hit, or he should just pick.
Like, they're gonna be worse than me right now.
Oh yeah. Dude, you're talking. Hey, you're feeling this way, and the dude's at the top of the game in both regards.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man. I get. Hey, just like everything else, man. Baseball is a game. It's a long season, and we're gonna see how it pans out, man. But I hope he continues doing well, man. And,
oh fuck yeah.
You know, shit. I don't know what it is in Anaheim, bro. Like they bring it. They got the squad.
They spend the money, man, but they can't fucking. I think they're going through like whatever the Dodgers went through, that they were just fucking throwing money and they can't get anything.
And for me, it's just the pitching, bro. Like it's like they get a guy, and you're like,
I mean, like, who's their ace right now? Shohei, and he just won his first major league game in this year. It's like, yeah, fuck, dude. He's getting DeGrommed.
Let's not do that's fucking. Honestly, the whole Mets organization should be charged with some type of crime.
Dude, they just fired their hitting coaches. And did you see Manny was like, hey, I'll be the fucking hitting coach for the Mets. Manny Ramirez was like, I'll step in.
Hey, remember who was the consultant for the Cubs when there was the years leading up to the World Series? Manny Ramirez, baby.
Was he?
Yeah, dude. I remember they signed him to play. He was playing like AAA. He was like a player coach down in Iowa.
Yeah. I remember now.
He was like a mentor. Fucking he get his ABs and whatever. He was a mentor to other guys. Like,
and then didn't he go play in Japan too? Huh? He went to play in Japan too, right?
He went to play in Taiwan.
Oh, Taiwan.
Yeah, Taiwan. And then this year he was signed to play for a team in Australia. And I just really think he was dealing with some like health issues, like some injury stuff, and he just I don't think he'd get back, so they ended up like releasing him.
Well, so I know he was in Australia, and then also the Yankees, the hitting coach for the Yankees.
Yeah, Rachel. I forget how to say it.
I don't know her name.
It's called Rachel B. Yeah.
She was out there too, coaching out there too. So I saw the video because he went up to some guy and he's like, hey, I like your boss that. Yeah. And he's like, oh, thanks. You don't fucking know who that is.
He looks over just like, yeah. I know who I am. Like, that's funny as hell. Yeah. Yeah. Man.
Hey,
I was seeing the little IG, they would do IG stories and IG lives and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, man. She's Rachel. She's awesome, dog. Like she's been through it. She's put her time in. She's done everything. Obviously, that's why she's in the position she is right now, man. So big shout out to her. Hey, really quick, bro, before I got to get off here in a few minutes, but Feliz Dia de las Madres.
That's what I wanted to get into in a bit.
Saludos. I just thought of it right now. Hey, saludos. Hey, to your lady, man. Happy Mother's Day.
Thanks.
To your moms. My mom's out there.
Same to you, man.
Te quiero. Feliz Dia de la Madre. And yeah, man. So just a quick shout out to all the moms out there.
Well, I wanted
Crystal, happy Mother's Day, girl. Anyways,
all right. I wanted to jump in one topic before I jump into the Mother's Day topic real quick.
All right.
We got 4 no-hitters. Technically, we got 4 no-hitters already in 1 month since 1917. Now, what do you think about this? And I've been getting a lot of shade on Instagram because of this. Should Matt Bump's no-hitter be considered a no-hitter?
Yes.
Thank you.
It's not his fault. It's not his fault there were 7 innings in the game. Like,
no, exactly. It's not his fucking fault.
It stopped, like we stopped because of rain, and it's like, you didn't pitch the last 2 innings. Like, no, this game was fucking scheduled for 7 innings.
Yeah, so, it's an official 7-inning game. It should be an official 7-inning no-hitter.
Dodgers won the World Series last year. Mad Bum threw a no-hitter.
Thank you. Hey. Fucking thank you. Everybody's like, he didn't pitch 9 innings. I don't fucking care. It's an official game. I'm like, put the asterisk at the end for all I care. It's a 7-inning no-hitter.
Of course, he's like, hey, it's not a no-hitter to me. Hey, fine. Fuck you, Mad Bum.
Fuck you, Mad Bum.
It's a no-hitter to me, bro. It's a no-hitter to me, man.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, 4 no-hitters since 1917, and they've all been, none of them walked the person. That's the fucked up part. Nobody walked a fucking person. John Means fucking struck out somebody on a wild pitch, reach first base. Musgrove hit somebody. Fucking Miley got in and on the air.
Bro. Carlos Rodon hit Bebo Perez in the foot.
I was pissed because I was fucking watching that game, dude. He fucking left his foot there to get hit. I was like,
Papi,
motherfucker.
Becca, when have you ever wanted to get beamed in the foot, bro? Riddle me that.
Exactly. No, and
he wasn't trying. Dude, you see how nasty that slider was? That shit moved. That shit started middle. He went and he kind of just did one of these, like, oh shit, it's coming in, and it sniped him. That's not his fault. Did he need to throw the 0-2 back foot slider? No, he didn't.
Yeah.
He wanted to. He wanted the strikeout. If he would have just went for the fucking out, he would have just kept doing what he had been doing. You know, don't get me wrong. That slider had been working all day, and that's why he was as well as he was. But at the same time, here's the other thing. That point, it's the same thing that killed him. You know.
Here's the other thing. Perez is also like, all right, well,
it's also a mid to high 80s slider, bro. You try getting out of the way of that.
Well, it's still a react. I mean, I'm a bitch when it comes to when I never wanted to get hit, so I'd jump out of the way. But it's like if I see the fucking break coming, I know I'm gonna move my foot. He just stood there, dude, and you know he didn't swing because he knew it was gonna be a ball. But it's like if you know it's coming
I personally don't think he knew it was gonna hit his back. Dude, it hit his back foot. Had it hit his front foot, had it hit his thigh, or he put his fucking ass out. Yeah, but literally the dude literally moved his body, didn't move his feet. That's not on him, bro. That's on Carlos Rondon, bro. That's on Carlos Rondon. Because you know what? He wanted that cane. He threw that slider extra tight, extra hard, bro. So,
you know, I was chatting with him for a bit.
Really?
Yeah, he has like his whole bobblehead collection. I was like, hey man, you gotta add Joe Boo in there. He's like, oh, he's like, let me see him. I'm like, I don't have one. I was like, I'm just saying you have to add one.
I wasn't prepared for that. I wasn't prepared for the reaction. So.
Yeah, I was like, I don't have one.
Hey, yo, Becca, bro. I appreciate you having me on, man, but I don't want to miss our bus time, man. So I gotta get going.
All right. Well,
one last thing. We have one last thing. Go ahead. My bad.
All right, one last thing.
For me,
your mother's one of the things that one memory that you have with your mom with baseball. Something that you experienced, that she experienced, that, I mean, I know you traveled a lot. Your mom's traveled. I know your mom may be a baseball fan, her being from New York and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. I mean, I have so many memories, dude. Like, obviously, it's my mom's. She was there all the time. Fam. And something that really stood out to me, that always stood out to me, is her and my brother got to go see me. She never got to see me play college baseball until my senior year. I got hurt my senior year and redshirted and got to come back for a fifth year. And they went out to Florida to see me play. And, you know, I had a good week. I started out slow, but then I ended up having a great week. And it was just really emotional for me. And I always think of that time because it really stuck out to me, you know. And then there's another time when I was 12. I was playing Pony League at Chula Vista South. Shout out the Reds, Rudy Moreno, legend. You know, I acted like a little shit and I was like throwing my stuff. And my mom would always come up to me. And if I was acting like that, she'd be like, hey, come here. And I'd go up to the fence and she'd squirt me with water. Nah, like she couldn't slide me through the fence. So she'd squirt me with water and I'd be like, what the fuck? And she'd be like, hey, like, stop embarrassing you and me out here. And I was like, damn.
Yeah.
And that was the last time I think I ever acted like that on the field, man. And it really stuck with me. So, you know, I know you're like, oh, what's a good memory? Hey, that's a great memory because that checked my ass into another dimension. Like, it embarrassed me. Like, I just got squirted with water in front of my mom, and everybody knows why I did it, why it happened too. So those two memories really stick out to me. So, Alma Sanchez, Mom, te quiero. I love you. Thank you for everything. It's the reason why I'm doing all this stuff. And, you know, I'm pursuing what I'm pursuing, man. Pursuing the dream, Bob. So,
yeah, that's what's up, man. All right. Well, again, happy Mother's Day to all the mamacitas out there. My wife. Great mom. And then, I don't know, we may be expecting another one. So another Mother's Day.
Hey, he said, hey, when I roll up in the club, I shoot it up. What's up? I see you back, guys. Hey,
yeah,
man. I gotta head out though, Bobby. Muchas gracias for having me on, man.
Good luck today. I hope you guys have a good tournament. And man, I am really praying for this fucking Rolando Villa World Series, man.
It's gonna happen. Oh, I hope that happens. That'd be lit. That'd be litty. All right, man.
All right, man. Have a good game, man.
Talk to you soon, man. Peace.
Later, man. And there you guys have it. It's been a crazy week. 4 no-hitters. The standings have been crazy, man. You got Boston going in at the top, getting some leeway over there behind, front of the Blue Jays. There are three games ahead of them. Then you got the Yankees 3.5. the Rays 3.5, and the Orioles 5.5. You got the White Sox are playing the Royals right now. They're doing okay. Obviously, I don't know if Russa is going to make it. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, but we'll see what happens. They're up in first place in their division. They got the Indians behind them. They got the Royals after them, the Twins, who are struggling a bit, and then you got the Tigers, which, man, oh man, those little Tigers, man, they're looking like little kitty cats now. And then you got the A's. The money ball game is actually winning. They're in first place. They're 21-14. They have, I think they have one of the best records in baseball, along with the Red Sox. So that's good. Yeah, those two teams have the best record in baseball. You got the Red Sox and the A's, best record, and then you got the Mets in the East, which I am surprised that they're in first place, since honestly they haven't been producing many runs, but they're up there. You got the Phillies tied with them in first place, and you got the Braves a game and a half. Hopefully Acuna ends up being okay, because I know he got hit in the hands with a hit by pitch. You got the Marlins in fourth place, 2 games behind, and then you got the Nationals. See, this game is tricky, man. You had the Nationals up in first place, and then they went to New York. They lost the game, and now they're back in last place. It's crazy how that thing works. You got the Cardinals that are heating up in the Central. They're up in first place. They got 2 games in front of the Brewers, 2.5 in front of the Cubbies, and then you got 3.5 from Cincinnati, which Cincinnati's been doing good, man. I keep seeing posts about them that if you're going to be betting on the over, Cincinnati's your best bet. And you got the Pittsburgh Pirates. They've been doing really good. Shout out to Gonzalez in third base. He's been playing really good out there. In the National League West. And man, what can I say? Did you guys see that? This guy just jumped behind me. What are you doing, buddy? What can I say? I called it. I know. I don't know. I called the Nationals winning the World Series a couple years back, and guess what? They won it. The Giants, man. Giants are rocking the first place. They're taking advantage that the Dodgers are struggling, taking advantage that the Padres can't hit, and that Arizona is in fourth place, and Colorado probably has the worst record in baseball. Yep, Colorado has the worst record in baseball. They probably think that we're still in spring training. I don't know. But yeah, man, I keep hearing that the Giants are not looking to play in the playoffs. They're not looking to be buyers. But if they keep it up, they're in the same spot as the Red Sox. Red Sox didn't know that they're going to be playing this well. So starting the season, they were like, we're not going to be buyers. We're most likely going to be sellers or anything like that. Try to rebuild. But if your team is doing this well a month in, if they keep it up, if they keep going, will the Giants change their perspective and start buying players to go ahead and try and beat the Dodgers and the Padres? I mean, the Dodgers are facing they're facing injuries. They just lost Dustin May because of Tommy John. The Padres are dealing with injuries as well. They got Mike Clevenger out for a whole year. Ryan Weathers had some soreness on his shoulder. I mean, they're all struggling a bit right now. So should the Giants capitalize? They're healthy. They're pitching great. They got good starting pitcher. They got good hitting. They got Jason McGee up in the bullpen. That's been pitching great for them. I don't know, man. I can see the Giants making a push for either a wild card or going for the division. And if they do go for the division, it's going to be nice to see who's going to go for that wild card, either the Padres or the Dodgers. We'll see what happens, but it's going to be good, man. It's going to be good. Good things going on. Feeling great. Thanks, guys, for the views. I know you guys liked it. I'm going to try to keep doing stuff like this, trying to get more guests in. We got some stuff lined up, and I'm very happy. I am in a good place right now. And honestly, the support and anything that I get from my wife, she's a great wife, a great mom. And honestly, it's just been great. I want to thank you guys for everything you guys have been doing, for sharing, for following. I really do appreciate it. If you guys would just keep doing what you're doing, man. honestly. We're gonna be doing some giveaways up ahead, so stay tuned for that. I'll let you guys know, and you'll be able to see that on our Instagram page, which is at the Hambino Podcast. You can follow us on Twitter. We have some interactions there with Chris Rose, with Ben Verlander, with some of the guys from John Boy Media. Hopefully that becomes something. We got some doing some stuff now. We're probably going to be doing a little bit of a Spanish podcast here and there. So great things coming our way. And honestly, it's all because of you guys. Thanks, guys, so much. Go ahead and follow the Twitter page at _Hambino, the Instagram page. You can listen to us on either YouTube. You can listen to us on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, whatever you guys want to listen to, or you can just simply Google us. So thanks, guys. I do appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good Mother's Day, and please make this day special for them, because they deserve it. They're the ones that took us to practice. They're the ones that washed our uniforms whenever they were dirty, whenever they got ripped. They fucking sewed them. They deserve the best. Have a good day, guys. Bye.